Hello there, I'm back again, and I am glad to see that you are too. Now the fun begins. So, now it's time to take a closer look of that police station. The police station is quite tall Lego building, and in a way, it looks like there is three different connected buildings here. The very narrow green part here, and the bit larger purple part on the other side. The main part of the building is nicely detailed. You can see some of those details around the main entrance here. On the right side, we have this newspaper kiosk. Having something small here means that this side of the main building is quite visible, leaving room for this large ad. On the other side, we have a donut shop. Cups and donuts is a thing, so it makes sense to have one there. The back side of the building has far less detail. It is just plain brick-built walls. But there is still a nice amount of windows, doors, ladders, and so on to keep it interesting. The side walls of the building are also very clean. No mismatched colors on either side. There is a small crack in the building here, and the reason for it will become clear later on. The front side has this large vine to add some color. Lots of interesting build techniques are used on this facade. For example, I would have never thought of using bottom sides of plates as a detail under those windows. With modular buildings, you can always separate the floors to see inside details better. This is what we have on the ground floor of the police station. Front desk, the jail, stairs to second floor, and a water dispenser. Sometimes the interior walls are made so that they do not reach the ceiling. It is not realistic, but it is a play feature, so you can fit your hands better inside the smaller rooms like this donut shop here. Looking at all those donuts makes me a bit hungry. The roof of the newspaper kiosk is also removable, so you can easily place a minifigure inside there. Not much room in the jail cell, just a toilet seat and a bench that probably doubles as a bed too. As the cell is a very small room, you can remove this door to get better access there. But removing the door also reveals a nice story feature in the set. Someone has been doing some digging under the bed. Therefore, there is a tunnel under the floor. The tunnel leads to that small crack on the backside of the building. A really nice Easter egg in the build. Once you enter the second floor, the first thing you see is a camera for the mugshots. Then there is room for 2 officers to work and stairs to the third floor. Above the donut shop, there is a small apartment. It has a bed and a small kitchen. And a record player next to the entry door. Reaching that entry door is a bit difficult as you need to climb ladders in order to get to it. This is a fishing pole with a donut on it. What is going on? Well, there is a hidden hole under the bed. The guy living here can use the fishing pole to steal some donuts, as he lives directly above the donut shop. And the shady guy living in the apartment is actually this guy that works in the newspaper kiosk, tying all this together nicely. On the third floor, this ad is on hinges, so you can place the floor on the table like this. There is even a small room inside this black roof area here. Inside there is an evidence locker that you can open up to see all the collected evidence of the past crimes. And here you can see the part that comes off when you open the evidence locker. Once you enter the third floor via these stairs, there are two doors on this side. Third one goes to the evidence locker. The larger room is for interrogating your suspects. And the other room is a toilet. Not much going on the roof here. The building is already quite tall, so no need to add features here to make it appear even taller. So, that was the police station. A great set with a lot of positives. The facade looks great. The building works as a standalone piece because the sides are very clean. It also has enough size to work as a centerpiece among other buildings. And the story elements are fun, and everything in it is connected to the overall story. All that made this set my first choice when I started collecting Lego buildings. The only real problem that I see with it is that it might be difficult to find a building to its right, because most buildings cover that green side of the police station too well. But if you have seen the previous video, you already know that I solved that by placing the apartment building of the bookstore set next to it. If you are familiar with the standard range of Lego Modular Buildings, then this police station video probably had nothing new to you. But the next one might be a bit different. The next video will cover my town hall. As it is an alternative build, it is not as common as the standard sets. So if you're interested to see a building that is not part of the standard range, that video will be for you. If you subscribe, you will not miss the video when it comes out. It should be available ASAP, but as you already know, when a Sloth says that, it means as slowly as possible. Bye bye.